Okay, this is the assembly video for the barricades. So, in the other videos, as I mentioned, everything's coming on a card now. To get rid of the burn marks on the front and back, if you wanted to paint these, I would suggest using a wood stain. That'll help mask the burn marks pretty well. For this one, I'm going to use the hobby knife, and I'm going to find the notches, the sprue notches here and here, and I'm going to use the hobby knife to cut those notches. And then that way these little pieces just fall right out. Another way of doing it is use your finger and just push down like that, and then just grab this guy and pull it off. Grab that guy and pull it off. So there's different ways you can do it. You could use the hobby knife, you could not. I just find using the hobby knife is easier because it's a little bit more precise and it's right down to the point, literally. So then those just fall out. Now another thing you might want to do is take your hobby knife and trim up those sprue marks a bit. A file works well, it's another way of doing it. You'll also notice that these sprue marks are on the bottom of these barricades. This is what the finished barricade will look like when we're done putting it together. This one I just painted those little things silver so it sort of stands out. So let's do that real quick. So these videos, these assembly videos, I will not be painting this stuff. I will just be assembling it. Pretty simple. The barricades have two peg holes in them, rectangular holes, and so the barricades themselves go into the barricade stands through those pegs, through the holes. I generally put one side on, and then I hold the two here, flip it around, and then I just put these on. I make sure that the two end pieces, the stands, are facing the same direction, like that, and you are done with making a barricade. And there are two of them in this kit. The cut card comes with two, so let's put the other one together. Again, you just put the barricade into the barricade stand, like so. And if you wanted to glue these down, you could. That is optional. I would suggest using a wood glue. I use super glue just because I'm not very rough with my terrain, and it tends to hold really well. The reason I don't generally glue the barricades in is because sometimes I would like to take the sides out and maybe take the top one off and just have this weird like half barricade torn down sort of thing. Maybe have this piece of wood laying on it like that, just to make it look a bit more dynamic. So by not gluing stuff down, it gives you a little bit of an option, but if you do glue it down, I would suggest using a wood glue or a Gorilla super glue. Those are the two types of glue that I use. And that's it. Those are your barricades.